So it's here, ladies and gentlemen, the first official trailer for Daredevil Born Again. We are all super excited for this show, but we're also really interested in what this trailer will be like. This show went through a massive creative overhaul, the likes of which we have not seen with a Disney Plus show. And although there have been a lot of set photo leaks and some little videos and promotional things at different Comic-Cons or D23s and stuff like that, this will be the first official look at the show, the first time the public at large gets to look at it. I'm reacting to it with you for the first time, and then I'll do a little breakdown summary of what we see, and of course, I'll go live later today on the live streaming channel and on Twitch to talk about it as well. But enough yapping, let's do this thing. All right, here we go. Ooh, a Muse fight right away. Okay.
Finding the time.
Ooh.
Well, I will admit, it's not entirely unpleasant seeing you again.
Wow. Okay, that's intense. I like that.
A lot of time has passed. By the look of it, you've come up in the world.
I could say the same about you.
Ooh.
The mayor
Dude.
serves his city. I can see you're not entirely convinced.
Can you blame me?
Yo.
I can't shake the feeling that you're gaming the system.
Why did you stop being a vigilante?
The line was crossed.
Oh,
It's hard to come to terms with a violent nature. Hating the power
dude.
it has over us.
This city can't go unchecked.
Dude. This is a theme. This is the
Sometimes
Netflix theme.
Peace needs to be broken. And chaos must reign.
Dude.
Mind putting the hatchet down? I
Yeah,
was raised
dude.
to believe in grace.
Oh, snap.
But I was also raised
Damn.
to believe in retribution.
Yo. Oh, dude. Oh my God. Bro. Wow. Okay, that was incredible. Dare I say fucking incredible? Sorry, but it is. Wow. First reaction, I think the theme is on point. I loved the usage of like the adjusted Daredevil theme in the music, the tones, the way that it's all wrapped up narratively by a conversation between Matt and the Kingpin, their sort of rise and acknowledgement of the story that has taken place off screen. A lot of callbacks to the old players of the Netflix Daredevil stuff and also the Defender stuff. It's just, wow. Like, I think the best way to say it is like, it makes you feel like this is the show we had all hoped it was originally going to be. And I guess from Marvel's perspective, given the fact that the creative overhaul has been so well documented and there's been articles and people have talked a lot about it, I suppose it makes sense for them to, in their first official trailer, just really get that message across, that this is essentially a spiritual successor to the old Daredevil. And damn, dude, it looks violent as hell, super mature. So I want to go through this again here, and actually what I'll do is I'll cut the volume of the actual video here pretty heavily just so that we can talk about what we're seeing. So we have an opening sequence here. This appears to be Matt fighting against the Muse character, and like, if you don't know anything about Muse, he's a really interesting character created in the Charles Soule run, I believe. And this character is going to be so dark and so evil that he will essentially bring Fisk and Daredevil together in a sense, right? So I don't know if that's what's going on with the conversation that we see in the trailer, but the rumors indicate, and if you look at the comic book run, this also supports the idea that they're going to have to sort of work together because Muse is so dark, so bad, just way past the pale, right? So you have this fight looks intense, man, and then you cut into this, and again, this is just incredible dialogue. You know, This sequence, from what I understand, was added kind of late in the game. And this feels like the stuff that we absolutely love from these live action comic book adaptations. Two actors that are incredible, that have been playing their characters for a long, long time, pulling out some of the best notes and abilities that each other have. It reminds me of some of the stuff from Deadpool and Wolverine. That movie's like kind of silly, but there are some serious moments where Hugh Jackman just pulls out some stuff that's like, damn, dude, like this is an absolutely incredible performance. You can tell he is Logan. He's been playing him for so long. That's what I get out of this sequence here. Now, there's a couple shots here that are like blink and you'll miss it. We can see here this painting on the left side of the wall that has the blood spray that we will see Vanessa and Wilson have dinner in front of. And this is obviously some dude attacking Wilson Fisk with a hatchet or something like that. Fisk dodges it, and I think he's going to end up killing this guy. Yeah, he slams him into this table and beats the crap out of him. You know what I mean? Again, I just love the music. This shot, oh man, it's so cool. We get our first shot of Karen, Foggy, and Matt all together. We get shots of like maybe the inauguration of Wilson Fisk or something here. A bunch of shots in Times Square. Super cool. Look, Rogers the musical is still a thing. That's wild. Now, this right here seems to be a press conference, and it's rumored that Wilson Fisk is going to sort of outlaw vigilantes, and perhaps this is a scene where he's going to address the press about that. Now, this shot right here is pretty crazy. This seems to be some graffiti being done by Muse. So Muse, if you guys didn't know, is an artist. Muse is said to be motivated by Daredevil and perhaps starts doing what he's doing because of an absence of Daredevil. We're going to find out in a second here that Matt essentially does stop being a vigilante for a while. But Muse is an artist, and I think he's besmirching Kingpin in a lot of his art, but he also goes on to mutilate people and use their blood and body parts to create art as well. He's a pretty sick, twisted individual. We'll do more deep diving on this whole thing, but like for now, this is just the first little glimpse of Muse doing his artwork. Yeah, so that part right there, right? Why did you stop being a vigilante? Matt's going to answer back, a line was crossed. I believe that's going to have something to do with Foggy or Karen. A lot of rumors here, guys. I don't want to go into deep spoilers here, but there's rumors that one of them, if not both of them, are going to be killed or hurt by an enemy of Matt. Due to some set photos and videos that we saw, I think it's probably going to be Bullseye. And we get this shot here with the mask covering up some kind of a crime. You see the ambulances, you see the police, you can see, you know, looks like crime scene numbering to the left side here. And the mask, I think, is of course covering up the big reveal of, well, something that's not good. The line being crossed, the thing that caused Daredevil to quit. Now, this shot here, I'm not entirely sure what this is. So this could be Daredevil being held. It could be Foggy or Karen. And it almost seems like it's Bullseye that's carrying, or maybe it's Frank Castle. I'm not really sure. This sequence here appears to be Bullseye fighting off different people down in the subway. And this sequence here appears to be Matt being assaulted. He seems to be in his lawyer's stuff. So maybe this is at his new law firm or something. We get the release date of March 4th. We get this shot of the prison. Bullseye's coming in. Then we get these shots here. Looks like some kind of bank robbery or something. This guy seems like Bullseye to me behind that mask, but I'm not entirely sure. We get this shot of Matt just looking cold as ice. I kind of interpret this to be during the time period where he's not trying to be Daredevil, and yet the crime still keeps trying to come to him, maybe to provoke him. Out of Matt in the crowd, there seems to be political. There's flags waving. Maybe it's for Wilson Fisk becoming mayor. Shot of Matt in the courtroom all by himself. I wonder if this will be some kind of scene where he's contemplating his responsibilities to the law and as a lawyer with being a vigilante. At this shot of somebody coming down with an axe into the subway or something. We get this shot of Matt with, I believe, the character that's going to be his new love interest / girlfriend in the show. There's this shot of somebody holding a gun up to someone. Super unclear who this is, although it kind of looks like Bullseye as well. Little spicy scene here with Matt and his new girl getting it on. Damn. Now, this shot right here is Bullseye, and we know this kind of from the leaked set videos, and he's throwing some kind of a grenade or a smoke grenade here. And unfortunately, I do think this is connected to the tragedy, the thing that crossed the line, the thing that causes Matt to stop being Daredevil for a little while. Yeah, this is the smoke grenade, and this appears to be coming into the bar. There are already bodies outside, so this is pretty crazy. We cut to this shot of Muse, but I don't think this is connected to the sequence we just saw, but that is what the costume is going to look like. Very comic accurate, Very creepy. We have this shot of Vanessa. So cool to see that actress back. And there's the shot of them eating dinner in front of this painting, Wilson's famous painting with the blood spray. And you know what? There's probably something to this. Now, of course, there was a similar painting that Fisk, you know, kills his dad in front of, and then there's a blood spray for that. But there might be something to this blood spray that I'm forgetting from the original show. But either way, Kingpin wearing the white with Vanessa, they're clinking, you know, their glasses. He feels like he's won. And then we cut to this crazy sequence here in some kind of a locker room where Frank is assaulting Daredevil. Matt's trying to get him to calm down. Pretty epic stuff. Pretty Punisher way to put it down into the lockers right beside Matt, no doubt. Now, this is a shot of that bank robbery, probably connected to the sequence we saw before with everybody in the masks. Seems to be a shot of Karen here in some kind of court proceeding. Not really sure what this means. Okay, we have to talk about this. This is something that Muse has done undoubtedly. Again, I told you guys, he uses human bodies, human blood, and human body parts for art. And this kind of closely resembles something from the comic books where Muse has a bunch of bodies up on meat hooks. And so this is just a taste of how twisted and dark the show's going to get via the Muse character. This is a sequence of Matt taking out one of the people at the bank robbery. Pretty crazy. Maybe this is one of those moments where he's starting to be a vigilante again. You get this shot of the white tiger. This is an interesting thing that they've kept in the show from the original version. This is just another vigilante kind of street level Marvel hero. This guy's daughter does eventually take over for him, and it's possible that he's killed during the show. Not really sure how that's going to go. Now, this is that same guy in the red mask, and he's about to break a leg here. Is this Matt's leg? So the more I look at it, I'm not sure that this is actually Matt. I think it could be. It has a pretty long hair here, though. I'm not sure. Is this Matt Murdock or somebody else? Because this dude's getting his ass kicked. Holy. And then check out the leg break here. This is brutal. We get this shot. I think this is a Kingpin thing again. This is Muse. That's probably human blood being used on the artwork there. We get this sequence of Matt back on that famous rooftop practicing his batons. Maybe this is one of those moments where he's like, oh, I'm going to come back and be Daredevil now. Some shots of Wilson Fisk, some shots of Muse. Oh, man, Retribution. And look at all these different Daredevil masks that Matt has. That is sick, dude. And then we get this. It's that brutal fight between Matt and the Muse character, but it's also intercut with a different fight here with maybe this is Bullseye in the house. This is Matt, again, pretending to be the lawyer. Seems like this was from that sequence earlier where they were just beating him up, and at some point he snaps and he's like, oh, hell no, no more of this. Now, this shot's crazy. We see a body on the table. A lot of people think it could be Foggy. I think it's actually the guy that plays the White Tiger, which is potentially even why there's that lion roar at this part of the fight. I don't know, it's kind of weird, but this stuff's brutal. I mean, the arm break there, the blood smashing the head in there, Matt screaming, dude, like it's intense as hell. They're just showing you how savage this show is going to be. That is crazy stuff. Okay, so there you have it, my first reaction and sort of quick breakdown of the trailer. We'll do a thorough breakdown on the live stream in just a couple of hours, so maybe when you're watching this video, we're already live on Twitch and on our live stream over on YouTube. Check that out, or let me know in the comment section on this video. What did you think of the trailer? What are some things that maybe I missed, or some things that I brought up that you didn't see at first? Let me know. And as I always say, I hope you are having an awesome and a nerdy day, and I'll see you in the next video.